Let's see if we can pick up where we left off. 4 minus 4 is 0, so that will allow us to drop down a negative x over 5 is less than 12 minus 4 is 8. And now in order to get the x by itself, I have a negative valued fraction with a 5 in the denominator. And so if I multiply this fraction by negative 5, that will accomplish two things for me. First of all, the two negatives multiplied together cancel each other out. And second of all, a 5 in the numerator and a 5 in the denominator become 1 and eliminate each other, leaving x to drop out by itself. Now, anytime I multiply the left side of my expression by a value, I have to multiply the right side by the same value, negative 5. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. And lastly, we want to remember our golden rule. If we multiply or divide by a negative term, we have to flip our inequality sign. So now, x is greater than negative 40. And if I wanted to graph, I'm going to go ahead and do this one by tens just to save myself a little bit of paper and time. Negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40. X is greater than, so greater than sign tells me that negative 40 is not an included value, so I need an open dot, and that all of my terms that are greater than or go to the right on a graph from negative 40 are included. So negative 10, if I were to check that value, negative 10 is greater than negative 40 is true. I could even go up here to where I finally get into positive values. 0 is greater than negative 40, that's true. 10 is greater than negative 40, that's true. So the further I move to the right on the number line, the more I continue to find values that are included values in this inequality statement. The last problem, 6x plus 2 is less than or equal to 20. So I'm going to first start by subtracting 2. That would tell me that 6x is less than or equal to 18. 20 minus 2 is in fact 18. Then we divide by 6, and x is still less than or equal to, because we did not multiply or divide by a negative term, 3. And so our graph should have x is less than or equal to, so 3 could be an included term, so I'm going to put a closed dot or fill it in. And everything that is less than 3 is an included term, so my line will go to the left towards the negative numbers. Hopefully this gave you a good refresher on what we did in class today and will give you the ability to be successful on your homework this evening.